Hi, my name is Arlie Stoker. We are here with the 11-week show at the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Let's go take a look.
You're just trying to hit your marks. You're just trying to roll that car through the corner as fast as you can.
The noise, the excitement of them going around, and I don't know, there's just so much about it. The competition, it's just a great sport.
3 words. Very, very entertaining.
Tucked away in the backwoods of western Pennsylvania, you can find one of the last examples of local independent auto racing. The Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania Motor Speedway hosts a wide variety of racing featuring local drivers. This dusty half-mile track, founded in the late 80s, is a direct descendant of Prohibition-era rum runners.
It was guys that souped up their cars and used it to run away from the police while they're hauling illegal liquor. And then I guess they started competing at local levels, and then that's where the NASCAR sanctioning came from.
Like many rural traditions, motorsports are handed down through family and friends. Veteran drivers John Mollick and Will Thomas tell us how they got their start in the world of racing.
Yeah, a friend of mine used to race motocross back in the day, and I started racing with him, and it kind of just took off from there. I was really young, probably 10 or 12, and just things took place, and as with age comes a cage, so I had to get in a car to be a little safer, and here we are today.
Kind of grew up in a racing family. My dad owned cars for a lot of years. Lou Blaney drove for my dad for about 35 years. Dave and Dale Blaney have been doing it forever, so it's just kind of been in our blood.
Despite its rough and tumble origins, modern stock car racing is not disorganized. Will Thomas explains.
There's a million different rules depending upon what series you run in. We run in all kinds of different series, both on asphalt and dirt. So probably the biggest rule, you want to show a lot of respect for your other competitors.
This close-knit band of dedicated racers are constantly working to maintain these high-performance vehicles.
We pretty much work all week long on it. So, after a race, we take most all the body off of it, all the wheels and tires, and go through the whole chassis.
You got to get the car ready, you got to worry about tires, carburetor. There's so many different things to worry about on these cars. You really don't have a lot of time to focus on the race itself.
But this kind of racing requires both focus and preparation because dirt tracks have a number of hidden challenges.
Probably the biggest thing with dirt is the surface changes so much, where an asphalt things stay pretty consistent.
Dirt provides more lanes of racing, where the asphalt, the lane is very narrow and usually a single lane around the track. Where the dirt track, like such as here, you'll see cars on the very bottom of the track trying to get around. You'll see cars way up against that wall, going in a corner, probably about 125 mile an hour, a foot away from the wall. So it gets your attention, yes.
Even though these races might look like a barely contained calamity, both drivers agree that there is a method to their madness.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's all kind of strategy. It all depends on what kind of car you're in, what surface you're on, asphalt or dirt, and how long the races are.
You got to be really patient. Last week we had an opportunity to start 12th, and we drove up through the field and ended up winning the race, but you got to be patient, you got to be aggressive all at the same time.
Yeah, you just try to keep yourself pretty carefree and not worry about a whole lot. Once you're out there, there's not much you can do. You got to have a positive attitude and, make sure you're confident, not cocky.
Both the drivers and the fans know that it is a team that wins a race and not the person behind the wheel.
I really like driving for other people. I've had my most success being involved in a team, not trying to do it all myself. Everybody, the chassis has a lot of things you can adjust on it. Everything needs to be working as one. So you need to be on the same page with the guy adjusting the car and with the car driver.
For a sport that uses up your time, empties your wallet, and can sometimes endanger your life, these drivers are as committed today as they were when the races first began.
They're all my good friends. At the end of the day, we're not getting rich doing this.
This is Arlie Stoker with the 11-week show. Today we've been visiting the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Now back to the studio.